Hello, welcome to another video. Excuse the noise around me, but look at what somebody has adopted. These logs.
Yes.
This dinosaur raptor has adopted these logs as her chew thing. She went to the vets the other day and Crystal put a photograph up for you showing you how much she weighs. Just under 9 months. Update on the tourist licence. We've got some bad news and we've got some good news. Bad news is we've been rejected. Good news is I've got a caveat that I can reapply, I can appeal. So I am in process of sorting that out. Keep your fingers crossed for us.
Yeah, it could be something just as simple as a box was filled in incorrectly. However, we've also been given a contact within the department.
Exactly.
So you're going to speak to them in the next day or so.
Yeah, find out what went wrong, what I did wrong, whatever, how we continue, proceed from here. I'm not concerned, it will happen, I'm sure it will happen, I'm manifesting it, it's going to happen, I just don't know when.
Good vibes, please.
Good vibes. So in this video we're continuing with the fencing and see how the bacon turned out.
Yes.
So guys, if you like the video, hit that thumbs up, we would appreciate it. Comment as ever below. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed, we really appreciate you. Anybody that hasn't, we would also appreciate if you've subscribed, it would help us out.
Okay, so I've borrowed the puffer thing from Andy from Finker Life, because last time we did this we had a compressor and now we don't. So I borrowed his. I need to cut this threaded bar down into 20cm lengths.
Yep.
So I've pre-marked it, we're using the tape as a marker, and I shall use a grinder. I'm going to do all of them all at once, as opposed to individually. We've got a nut for putting on where it's going to be cut. So yeah, the first cut and the last cut will be fine. But what happens is when you grind it, you can damage the thread.
Yes.
So what you do is you put a nut on and then chase it down.
Yeah.
And it just makes it easier. Right, so I'll get these cut and then we'll see where we go from there.
Behind you, something moved really quickly, made me jump. Hello, little guy. Or not so little guy. Right. Production line, we did it.
Done. Just, we didn't have enough nuts. Don't know how we managed to miscount, but we're about 12 short.
Can't trust boys when they go boy shopping.
No, I'm blaming Andy because he was the man in charge of gathering the nuts. He thought there was a little squirrel in that area. I'm going to blame him. I'm not taking the blame for me. I'm totally innocent. I was looking for other things.
Innuendo bingo, eat your heart out.
Yeah. So, we've got enough. And now, hopefully it won't be too hot to use the stuff, because it's really hot out here, but hopefully the ground won't be too hot. So I'd like to get these drilled and fitted.
Yes.
Get them in.
Yep.
Okay, so need to measure them and put the two nuts, lock them off, and they go to ground level with the washer, just to stop them from sinking. And that's how we know they're deep enough. Okay. And then we just remove the nuts, put the post on, tighten it up again.
Okay. Okay, bolts are made.
Yep.
There's a post. That's where the holes are going to be drilled. Drill is good to go with a marker where to stop.
Yep.
Let's drill some holes before we pass out in this heat.
Yes, because it is crazy. The sun's beating down.
Yep.
And there is temperature restrictions for using the stuff, so.
Yep.
Right.
Just cleaning out the holes ready for the resin. Couldn't think what it's called for a second there.
Yeah. Some of this is broken up right near the edge because I didn't quite get the concrete in the right place. I thought I'd gone far enough, but I hadn't. But luckily, it's all concrete underneath. So. Dripping. time. These are already prepared. I'm going to squeeze this stuff in. And Lillian's going to screw the bolts in. We're going to get on with this one quick.
Yep.
As a try run, and then show you exactly what we're going to do on a different one. Well, that turned into a sprint.
Just a bit.
We couldn't film what I was doing. Basically, that's all resined. They're resined.
Those, yeah.
And down there's resined. Now we've got to clean up the resin that's overflowed. Lillian's managed to get it all over her fingers, which is unusual for her. I need to get that addressed now, get that capped off, because it's a 2-part resin, we can still use it.
Yes.
Sweating. And we are expecting, allegedly, by the end of tonight, 30 to 50 millilitres of rainfall.
Yes.
According to one weather station locally.
And possibly hailstorm as well.
Yeah, I doubt very much we'll get the hailstorms, but...
time will tell.
Yes.
Right, you get this, I'll go get kitchen roll and get some of this tidied up.
Yep.
Right, tidied up the excess resin off the outside of those. Same for the one up there.
Yep.
We have got weather due, as we explained, so much as this says it's ready to use within the hour, I think it says about an hour, rather than continuing with this project, we're going to walk away because we have to go post to post and then put the panel and then the next one, and then we have to set the next post depending upon the panel. So we're going to be out here for hours faffing with stuff.
Yes.
And we haven't got hours.
No. And the other thing is, we've got, because this post is much lower down
Yeah.
than that post, we need to actually cut this fence to match for this cutout to go down the post, which we'll show you anyway what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And then this side, and we want the panels on the inside, so if anybody, Dover especially, bounces off it, he's not pushing the screws out, which is what we did over here. So when we put this one, we put these clamps on the outside, so it's pushing that way. One, because that was the only way to do it, but two, because the ones on the other side of that is, it moves. And some of the clamps have been worn loose and you can't tighten them back up because of the security screws. So that's why we want to do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, baconed. The next stage is to open this bag, take it out and give it a good rinse under the tap. But before I do that, I'll just put that there and get that down the sink. And that can go in the bin. So you rinse it all off to get off any excess salt and cure. Give it a good old rinses. Then put it on a wire rack in the fridge, uncovered, to dry out.
I think we need to get a smaller rack, don't you?
Yes, we do. Well, right, that's it now. Just leave it alone a couple of days. Well, I'll centre it again over there. It's literally just catch the drip, any drips that come off, and that's it. Just needs to firm up for a couple of days. Obviously, you put it at the bottom of the fridge, so no cross-contamination or anything. And then we'll get to slicing it.
Yes. Yummy, yummy.
So it's later in the afternoon. We've come out. The sun's still beating down, but it should be cooling down soon. And I sat just having a little drink of specialised water. And I said to Lillian, what that beep, 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 billy, beep, beep, beep is that?
It's a very large spider. It's a very large spider.
Yeah, well, to me, it's even larger. To a standard person, I'm sure it's just sort of like, oh, look, it's a spider.
No, not even to a standard person. It's just a spider. It's a large spider.
Yes, well, that means it's living in there now, so that means this fencing won't be going up for a year or two, because I ain't going anywhere near it. There you go.
Oh, I don't get to record this, do I?
Yes, because
okay.
I don't like those sort of animals.
So, there he is.
Yeah, well,
It's the size of my finger.
don't get too close, man. Bite your arm off or something.
It's all right. It's the other side of the cling film that they wrapped the fencing in.
Yeah, well, it could melt through that. You've not seen the film Aliens?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Bacon's all been dried out nicely now. So we'll cut a couple of slices and give it a try. I'll square it off, so it'll be a bit of a thicker cut there. But, has anybody ever seen one of those?
No.
A white melon.
You picked it up yesterday when you went to Mountain View Farms pop-up shop.
Yes, I did. And I've got lots of other stuff as well, which is absolutely brilliant.
But never seen a white one before. Apparently they're very good for you, according to Goo.
Allegedly so. So we'll put a picture up of everything that I bought, but Lily's already put it on on our channel's Facebook.
Yeah.
So you may have already seen it, but absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much, Andy and Katie.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic. Right, back to cutting bacon. I'll just sharpen the knife, but I'm going to try and do it in small little bits just to square it off. Just enough for a trial sandwich for both of us.
I was about to say, that's probably enough for a sandwich. Okay, keeping on going. How big a sandwich are we making?
Just one bread bun each. They're only small bread buns, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Smells really nice. Well, there again, everybody says that on the videos, don't they? And nobody ever goes, ooh, that didn't work. I'll chuck that in the bin and try again.
No, this is true.
Everything people taste on videos when they're doing cooking and that go, delicious. So you just got to take our word for this one. Just turned it. So do it low like this, so it doesn't burn, but it cooks up nice. Oh yeah.
You have to be careful. The sugars from the honey will burn really quickly if you don't keep a really close eye on it.
Yeah, you've got to keep working it as such, and moving them about, and flipping them over so they get a cook.
Waiting.
Yes, I know, but you've buttered your bread. I thought only I had buttered bread. Which one do you want?
I don't care.
That one's got least butter on.
That one then. X marks the spot.
Just, that's yours. Yeah, I always have buttered bread. Don't I?
You do.
And that's a little bit to try
Go on, then.
that's not been buttered. It's too hot, it's just going to have a hot place. You'll hate it. Oh yeah. You can't taste the honey, you can't taste the bacon thing, you can't taste anything. Oh, it's just like card. And that's the first cut edge, so it'd be a little bit more salty than the other bits inside.
It tastes bacony. There's a background taste of honey. Very, very nice. And I'm one of those people that's always, bacon smells much nicer than it tastes. So if I go anywhere, I never have bacon because I love the smell, but always disappointed with the taste. But that is really nice. Good job, well done.
Thank you very much. And you've got to take our word for how good it is.
We're not sending you any.
No. So finally getting round to finishing putting this fence up. Stage 1 is complete. Stage 2 is just commencing. I was looking for all the fixings. We thought, with the door, that's fine. Had a look again. No. Notice that one of the fence posts, this one, had this on. And I picked it up and it rattled. So I've just pulled it off. It's not a particularly tight fit. But all the fixings were actually inside here. So, that's that.
First post all bolted down.
Yep. Made a bit of a boo-boo just there, but never mind. We fixed it.
Indeed.
I'm just putting the lock nuts on. I'm sure they're unnecessary, but for a few cents for an extra nut and it makes it secure, what's it matter?
Agreed.
So, just got to be careful that they're not going to come undone, and that is well tight. Right, the next one we've got to do is over there.
The far one.
Yes.
Next one in. We've had a heck of a job lining it up to be level, and I've just got the machine out. What's the machine called? Spirit level. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah.
Brains are boiling today. And we're actually correct.
Yes. Now that cement concrete stuff there I put down, I didn't get it as level as I'd hoped, or that's not quite as level, or a combination of the two, or just because I'm rubbish. So I've packed it and it's solid.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that.
This is the gift that just keeps on giving.
Yeah, I know.
So not only are the holes on the bottom of these different on every single foot.
Oh, they're very close, but they are slightly different.
It's slightly different, and we've set the posts, we set the bolts, sorry, for off one of them. We used that as a template. These are all different. We've also found with this particular one that this actually isn't the correct, it's not perpendicular to the up.
No,
So-
it'll fall over.
Yeah.
You've got all this movement within itself.
Do that again. That's it, yeah. So, it's not just us
And that way.
It's not just us as wonky.
No, if I let go, it's sort of like vibrating itself like it's walking it down. Anyway, so I'll cut a couple of slots in this
Yep.
and we'll get that bolted on.
Yes. Not sure how well this will come out on video, but the whole flat piece isn't flat. It does that, and
Where the welds are,
where the welds are,
they bulge out.
They bulge out.
Which is part of the heating process for the weld, but you'd have thought there was, yeah, you can feel it because the ridges. I mean, I can't weld, so I can't really comment, but this is a company, and you'd have thought they'd have a...
Yeah, and you can see here, this is touching the table, and there's a gap there.
Oh, that might be because I haven't put it straight.
No, it is straight.
Oh yeah, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're working with. So hopefully when it tightens down, it'll just bend these outer bits down again. Yes.
Next post going in.
Yes. So we've cut a couple of slots. Just need to stabilise it a bit. Oh, washing machine. Oh no, I haven't. I already put one on.
It's going to be one of those days.
It is. So I need to bolt it down and then hope that get these firmly fixed, because it's right that way it would seem. We get the spirit, but it's a little bit back. But get these on, and then hopefully when these tighten down, the bend in the feet and the foot plate should
Straighten out.
straighten out. Well, we just checked it for level and plumb. Not level, but plumb. And look at that.
Nice one.
Brilliant. It does need to come this way a little bit actually, but these are still loose.
Okay.
So if
So
I
what-
nip these down,
So, whatever wonky was on the base plate for the post, we did wonky on the floor as well.
And
Yay!
they must have known we're rubbish. Well, that's within the lines of the bubble. Are they on their thing?
Yeah.
Going that way. Brilliant.
Nice.
Oh, go Wolves. Excuse me with your little sniffy gear.
Take that little nose away, young lady.
Yes, you can. Okay, so.
Portioning up and vacuum packing
The bacon.
the bacon.
Yeah.
Bought this from Lidl's, Aldi, don't remember which, long time ago. It's been invaluable.
Yes. Oh. You said. And then
No,
it
that's
failed.
correct. I've just created a seal on that side. Don't interfere. A lady knows what she's doing on a production line.
Ah, yes. Yes, you did. So we've already had a test.
Yes.
I've already had some more.
Yes.
How many slices are we going to get?
Well, I'm packing them in 6s.
Yep. So far we've got 3 packs of 6.
Yes. I think you'll get 4.
And then a couple of spares that may or may not need to be eaten straight away.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ah, well, that pack's got to have 7 in it.
It is.
There's not having bacon today. Otherwise, it would be a waste of that packaging for no reason.
One of them is very, very thin.
Yes. Okay, so that is 3, 4, 5. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to do the maths
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Yeah.
5,
from there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you've had bacon twice already. So whilst Chris was at the supermarket yesterday, he rang me for permission. We always buy this particular, believe it or not, cheese from the supermarket. This brand, this is their middle strength one. This is what suits us for cooking, for not cooking. It is also a mixture of cow, goat and sheep's milk, so it doesn't affect my lactose intolerance quite as badly. So that is good. Now I usually buy it in a 1 kilo round, which is smaller than this, obviously, and I pay about €10 for it. And he rang me for permission yesterday because he saw this at the supermarket, and this is 3 kilos for €18 because it's on offer. I said, yes, for sure, go for it, bring it home. But whilst I've got the vacuum pack machine open, I am going to chop this up, vacuum pack some of it, and leave some of it open for use.
Yes. And normally the 1 kilo one lasts quite a while anyway.
It does, yes.
So that is awesome. So, I got my steak knife out because it's the only knife that's long enough to actually get through. Yes. And when it's been made, it's actually got a natural cross in it, you can see it. Mm-hmm. Oh, if I turn it over, it's got the same quartering marks again. They must have known what we was going to do.
They must have. Looks like I've got a delicatessen on the go here. A pop-up shop deli.
Yes.
So that's all the cheese vac packed and the bacon vac packed, so it will store nice and long time. Happy with that. As I said, the vacuum pack machine for us is worth it. Don't use it that often, but when you do, well worth it.
Yes. Right, okay, it's all packed away.
I have a technical question.
Yes.
Now that that looks like a delicatessen,
Yes.
who are we sharing it with?
The dogs, no. Dogs can't have the round off cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Stop pointing at the bacon. I don't know anybody that likes bacon who lives nearby who could try it. And if I did, I don't like them enough. Thanks for watching Tales from the Caveside. If you like what we do, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Drop us a like and leave us a comment. See you on the next one.